Yes, we're talking about Mary, and they're talking about pushing it, making a change. Jesus helped them to get it together. Right here with me right now is Lady Vanetta and sister from the east side of San Antonio. We're talking about none other than Norma Weatherspoon. Lady Vanetta, it's all yours.
All right. Good afternoon, Miss Norma. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Good afternoon.
I am so excited to talk to you because you're doing so much in the community and you're like an inspiration considering how you by yourself is impacting the community to the level that you are. So tell me exactly what it is that you're doing and how we can help.
There's many things going on right now, and I can't say I'm doing it by myself. I mean, we have many residents that are stepping up finally. I go on Fort Sam every month to the new Christmas extravaganza. My main focus is rebuilding the Bronx corridor, and my mission is restoring businesses, restoring the community, and restoring lives. Because if we can keep that economic mom and pop corridor established, we can continue to cater to the residents, cater to our kids, build a personal relationship with our customers, which we do have, and then still be able to provide jobs for the area. And so working with Promise Neighborhood Initiative, which is in education, we have volunteers coming in with San Antonio Youth for Literacy, so you can contact them if you want to work at Bowden, Wheatley, Pershing, Washington, Tynan, our feeder elementary school. And then we have the Choice Initiative, which we're going to be restoring the Wheatley Courts. And Wheatley Courts has been in need to be restored. Sutton Oaks has been great. It's beautiful now. Now the thing is for us as businesses is to go out and reach out to the new tenants that don't know that New Braunfels corridor exists. But in that, we're working on working with the kids, the juvenile probation. We had an art show in March for the graffiti kids to put their works. Right now we're currently getting a concert together, Christian concert, so the rap artists, excuse me, the rap artists will have a contest going. And the ones that make the CD, the top 10 or top 12, then we'll have a live concert exposing them, trying to get them on Christian radio. And that's through Tony Fake, Pain to Rain production. So we're working on a lot of things. Right now we're getting ready to have our new Braunfels corridor. And we'll have a block party that we're planning. And I'd like to let y'all know when that's coming up. We're looking at the first Sunday of October in the evening, closing off New Braunfels Avenue from Hayes to Nolan, having bands and booths, having all the businesses come out, inviting the military, all of San Antonio to know, just because it's east side, we don't want people to get this perception that we are, I hate the term, that we are ghetto, you know, because we're not. Right. We've been a true community for years, since the 1800s and before then, you know, we have good people living there, so we want people to get a new perception of who we are on the east side. We're loving people, we're helping people, and people who want to volunteer. I can't even begin to tell you any kind of assignment. You let me know what you can contribute, and I can place you wherever, with all these things that we're working on, I can place you somewhere. Every hand will help, every voice helps, every ear, every eye, every child, every male, you know, every female, everyone can help.
All right, so the contact information for you would be what? If they wanted to come and participate, they would contact you directly, or is there anybody other than yourself that they would need to get with?
Well, it depends on what you want to participate with. You can contact me directly. It's 210-885-1321, or you can email at Witherspoon Norma, WITHERSPOONNORMA @Yahoo. And I'm sorry it's so long, but that is my name.
So for the concert, do they have to pay in order to get in, or is this a free concert that anybody can come to?
No, we're putting that together right now. It's in the planning stages, so we're getting different artists to help sponsor. We're getting different people to help sponsor, so that way, you know, that concert won't have to cost anything. Okay. You know, so we're in the planning stages, but I surely will let you know once we get that and get the kids involved. Okay. And like I said, at-risk kids, I like to say at risk of being successful. Yeah. Not at risk, and stop there. At risk of becoming successful. And we have a lot of successful kids coming out of the east side.
So if we wanted to donate money, is that possible to any one of these organizations or functions that you have going on, or is money really not the issue? It's just more or less the help, the helping hand.
It's more the help, and even with federal money, my stand is that we can't depend on government for everything.
Right,
We have to be
right.
a community. Because I even with the education, the Promise Initiative, okay, even with that federal grant money, I don't like to see that money run out and then our kids start failing again. We need to use that money and create a foundation that's going to be everlasting. We need to have a successful graduating rate, not just up to 2018, up to 2028, 2038. We need to have a successful rate, whether it's money or not. So let's not use that money wastefully on digital, blackboards or whatever. Let's use that money to create a foundation that could be long-standing. And I'm challenging the community. If you're going to volunteer to tutor, I'm challenging you, and then once your kids graduate, I'm challenging them to come back and them tutor the next generation, And that's where we, in the East Side, that's how we were creative. We were self-dependent. We depended on each other. If any of the little kids came in my store and stole a bubble gum, it was nothing for me to call their grandma, and we took care of each other. It's not a false statement to say it takes a village to raise a child. So, but that village is not a one-generation village. That village is from generation to generation. So, there may be some things coming up that money may be needed, but I can't say anything I'm working on right now is anything money-oriented. Everything I'm working on right now is just people-oriented, just speaking up, just pushing, and that's just it. The East Side, we've had a very, very dumb voice. I mean, dumb meaning not stupid, but a tongue that hasn't been moved for a long time. So now people are starting to stand up. I'm tired of being tired.
I know that's right.
I'm tired of being tired. And it's like, we are who we are, and I'm tired. They're tired of being falsified as being,
a bad part of town.
Yeah, they say, oh, you're the East Side? Yeah, and I'm proud of it. I was like, it's y'all from the other side of the bridge that scares me. I hate to say it like that, but it's like, no, y'all scare me. At least over here, I know who we are as a people, and we're great people.
So let's say I'm not necessarily, not to say that I'm not good with children, but that's just not my gifting. What other areas could I participate in with these programs that would be, I guess, more beneficial to the group as a whole, whether if I'm good at computers, if I'm good with electronics, things of that nature, what could I do? Or if I'm good with talking to the government, is there any area that I could participate in that?
Oh yeah, I'll put you before city council anytime. I'll let you do the talking. But like with electronics, not only is it the young generation that needs tutoring, but we also have the adults that need to learn how to use computers. Because and I did bring it before Tommy Atkinson, I brought it before SAGE and other organizations, is that demographically, an area that does not have a library is usually they're hurting educational-wise, and they're hurting with unemployment. Because everything now, to get a job, you have to go online, So, but a lot of people in my age group, and I'm going to tell everybody I'm 48, that are not really computer literate, they don't have access, or they don't know how to use it that well. So, they do need training in how to use a computer, So not only in the young generation as part of education, but also in adult education. We're working on extending that out, and we're working on that through St. Patrick's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, and we have great churches on the East Side, very strong, great churches that are deeply rooted. So Antioch always has something going on. Second Baptist, Zion Star, these other churches always have something going on, and so that's one thing I can always rely on. I can call on my pastors, my bishops, my elders, bring them together, because like I said, their cause finds you. You don't find the cause, and God has a great way of moving you in that direction and bringing people into your path.
And on that note, we'll be right back. You are good. You're good.
You think so?
Yes, you're really good at this.
No, I'm scared. I'm scared. And I was real careful not to drink any coffee today, because I don't want to be all crazy.
No, you're so